Hello there. It's April 17th, 2025, and this is Truth for Today. I had the opportunity to go with my son on a field trip to Ivy Green, the birthplace of Helen Keller. Did you know Helen Keller was deaf and blind by 19 months old? And people thought that meant she'd never be able to learn anything. But then came Anne Sullivan, her teacher, and basically a real-life superhero. She taught Helen to communicate using sign language spelled into her hand. The breakthrough? Anne spelled water while running water over Helen's hand, and Helen suddenly understood Anne was communicating ideas. From there, she took off. She learned to speak, read Braille, wrote books, and even graduated college, the first deaf-blind person to do it. Helen Keller wasn't just inspirational, she was unstoppable. However, Helen Keller is not the only rock star in this story. For years, she was frustrated, isolated, and couldn't connect with anyone. Then came Anne Sullivan, a 20-year-old teacher with vision problems of her own. She didn't just teach Helen, she fought for her. Unused fingerspelling, signing words into Helen's hand, over and over, even when Helen didn't understand yet. When Anne ran water over one of Helen's hands while spelling water into the other, that's when Helen finally realized everything has a name. From that moment, Helen couldn't stop learning, and taught her how to read Braille, write, even speak. Helen went on to graduate college, write books, and become a global speaker and activist, but none of it would have happened without Anne. Anne didn't just teach her letters, she gave her the world, and quite literally, a voice. This morning, we read Philippians chapter 2, verses 1 through 11, but I want us to focus in on verses 3 and 4. Let nothing be done through selfish ambition or conceit, but in lowliness of mind let each esteem others better than himself. Let each of you look out not only for his own interests, but also for the interests of others. Anne Sullivan's work with Helen Keller is a living example of Philippians 2, 3, and 4. She didn't chase fame or recognition. She gave her life to helping someone else thrive. Anne could have walked away. Teaching a deaf-blind child was nearly impossible. But she humbled herself, put Helen's needs first, and poured everything into her. She looked not to her own interests, but to Helen's. And because of that selfless love, Helen's entire world opened up. That's the heart of Philippians 2, serving others with humility, even when it costs you everything. Doesn't that remind you how Jesus did the same for all of us?